Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening anywhere in the world. Welcome back to our Global Weekly Updates. This week we're going to talk about Vietnam's export to the world. First, we will talk about the coffee. Second, about fish, or the cha fish specifically. And then third, what is VinFast doing? So the first thing I want to talk about is the coffee export. As you know, Vietnam is one of the top 3 exporters in the world. But do you know where they consume a lot of coffee, and it's been increasing every single year? That is Spain. So Spain's survey says that 80% of Spanish people drink coffee every single morning, either on the way to work or at the office itself. And also it continues to grow every single year. So right now, the Vietnamese Export Association in coffee is creating opportunities for Vietnamese companies to expand and also export to Spain. So we're looking forward to having much more Vietnamese coffee from all of the regions to be sold in Spain. So the second one I want to talk about is Vietnam's other competitive advantage. That is in the export of seafood. Specifically, this one particular fish exports is $1.67 billion per year globally from Vietnam. But in Southeast Asia, it only accounts for $160 million of export. Nevertheless, Vietnam is pushing to continue to export to its ASEAN neighbors, especially after the ASEAN Free Trade Agreement. So this fish is called cha, T-R-A, and it's one of the most consumed fish in the world. So Vietnam's VASEP, which is the Vietnamese Association of Seafood Exporters and Processors, is helping to create trade shows, trade opportunities, connecting to different companies and importers in Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore, and the surrounding ASEAN countries to help Vietnam continue to export more of cha fish to ASEAN countries. And we shift over to one of our favorite topics to talk about, which is one of the largest investments in the world, is the company VinFast. So VinFast is going to open up 3 new showrooms around the world in Europe. So the first country is Frankfurt, Germany. The second is Paris, France. And finally, the third one is Amsterdam, Netherlands. These are beautiful, amazing countries in the world. They are the capitals within their particular regions. And VinFast is creating beautiful showrooms in all of these countries. And that is what we're expecting for increased sales of the electric cars for VinFast in Europe. With that said, Vietnam is doing big things around the world, as it always has been, but we want to show you more of what is poised to do in the upcoming 5 to 10 years. With that said, thank you very much for watching this week's Global Weekly Update. Hope to see you again next week to give you more information. But as always, make sure you like our Facebook page, subscribe to our YouTube channel, comment below about what you want to hear, and click on the bell for the notifications. So on behalf of Duong Global, thank you very much, and I'll see you next week.